Jeff, we devastated. Nasty part is I couldn't even get a smaller version of this. That's the weird part. Shouldn't you at least? Well, we at least got this going, so we have a couple plays. This is dead. This is dead because of Tatum. What's it like? It's a heart. This is still alive, so we hope the 486 hits. This is also still alive, so let's see what happens here. Oh, this one has McBrien Cat that sold. So even if I had some, well, I guess Chef's specific one was with Tatum. Oh yeah, for the 116, Tatum sold that one. Tatum sold for the 3K. Oh, never mind. We weren't even gonna come close. He did sell for the 500 though. That was the Chef's play. I made a smaller version of that. I didn't have Tatum for 25. I could have sworn I made like a smaller version. Did I not? No. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Oh, we keep this alive, I guess. So Sade's first play. Oh wait, if Sade's first play hit, hmm, never mind then. Oh, never mind. Wait, no, never mind. From yesterday. I could have swore I took his halftime bet and lowered it and then put it as a bet. I guess I didn't. But don't put any fucking bets in while we were. Trying to be in a bet shit is not a surprise. Oh, we would have got 500 if we would have hit. But putting money on Jason Tatum of all people is just asking for trouble. Let's see if we can put it in. Let's see. SGA. Okay, so I really thought I put his down. I mean, I got 2 plays that survived. Everything else, I guess, didn't survive. No, but I got 3 plays that survived. Yeah, that's kind of boring me. I thought I made that, but whatever. Oh, I wasn't missing this though. We got conversations to be made. I spoke about this yesterday. What's going on, guys? I've been kind of doing some stuff here the last 6 minutes, but yeah, this is a funny thing. I didn't even realize I started the stream. I'm not gonna lie. I've been sitting here the last 6 minutes doing something and did not realize I started the stream. This is funny, but I am so glad I did because how y'all doing? I'm waiting. I hope I hope a few individuals show up. I got conversations to have. I have some conversations to have right here. I need a few. I don't even know if they're at work right now. All I know is I got a few individuals. If I see them, it's gonna be a different conversation. What's going on? If I see him, it's gonna be a different conversation. We were here 24 hours ago when a conversation was made that the series was over. The Cavs lost to the Pacers in game 1, so the series was over. And I sat back and looked at them and said, what are you talking about? It's a 7-game series. How can you declare the series to be over based off of 1 game? And then I use that same logic and say, okay, well, if the Knicks pull off the upset in game 1 and beat the Celtics, should I automatically assume the Knicks are going to win because they stole home court in game 1? And I was told, well, that's not going to happen because the Celtics are going to lose game 1. Here we are 24 hours later. The Celtics lost game 1. How about that? How about that? The Knicks pulled off the upset. How about that? How about that? How about that? We talked about this yesterday too. I guess we should probably talk about this. Damn, I gotta go get my water and everything. I was not set up. Overtime kind of took over, and I had to do something before this game. I actually don't even remember starting the live stream. That's how I know I'm out of it. I'm tired from work. I have no recollection of hitting the live button. So either I did that and just didn't remember, or I accidentally did that. That's hilarious to me. But I find things very interesting how game 1 turned out. I was told, that the series is over because the Pacers pulled off the upset. But I guess now that the Knicks pulled off the upset, well, Celtics are obviously gonna win, right? Even though we didn't use that same logic with the other one. Let's actually talk about this game. Denver is up 22-16 right now on OKC, and this is a weird It's a weird situation because Russell Westbrook is back in OKC playing his former team, the team that drafted him, the team that he gave everything to, the team that he chose not to abandon when KD left. The city loved him. At some point, the Thunder had to unfortunately move on from Russ to start the next era of Thunder basketball, which is the Shea era, of course. So, everyone in OKC loves Russ, but here he is now. Russ back in OKC taking on his former team. And right now, his team's got a 6-point lead against the number 1 seeded team in the West. And right now, OKC's coming out very rusty. Hartenstein gets a rebound. Gets it to Isaiah Joe for 3. He doesn't hit it. Murray with the ball. Murray gets that ball stripped. You've got Caruso streaking. Caruso, easy layup. 24-20, timeout Denver. The lead's been cut to 4. I really could have sworn I did, but I guess I forgot. I mean, this is me we're talking about. Of course I was going to do it. Well, for this one, there's no way I'm going to keep it a beam. Oh, right. 4-point game here in OKC. OKC's come out a little rusty, as to be expected. I mean, they swept the Grizzlies. They were expected to come out rusty. That's just how things work. Set some things up here. What's up, keeping real? What a game one. Knicks to seal it from yeah. Knicks to steal it from Celtics in Boston. R says Boston's road to repeat will not come easy. I mean, I find it interesting how this is kind of the tone we're getting right now. What's going on, Josh? Because I was here 24 hours earlier talking about how a 7-game series is long and you can't make an assessment that a series is over based off of game one. Pacers beat the Cavs, and all of a sudden, Pacers gonna win the series, Cavs not gonna win. And I sat back and said, "Aren't y'all overreacting a little bit? It's one game." Nah, man, the Cavs they've been fraudulent. I don't buy into them. The series over, and I'm like, y'all want to make that assumption based off of one game? Thanks, Alarm. Based off of one game, and then I applied that same logic and said, so if the Knicks beat the Celtics in game one, does that mean the Knicks automatically win the series? And first of all, I was told that wasn't going to happen. Boston wasn't going to lose game one, and I said, humor me. If that happens, should we make that assumption based off? I'm just saying we had this conversation yesterday, and here we are 24 hours later, and the what if scenario was thrown out there. Yet I know no one's going to have the assessment that the Celtics are going to lose this series based off of one game. Yet people thought we should make that assumption for the Cavs because the Cavs lost a home game and it was game one. I'm just saying. That's where I talked about it yesterday. The biasness of fans will always show. If they don't believe in a team, they will make up whatever sort of reason they have to make up in order to validate their reason for not believing in that team. They lost game one. They're obviously going to lose. But this other team at home lost game one. Well, that team's just better than that one, so it's not going to happen. It's a double standard. You're just being biased towards the team you believe in versus the team you don't believe in. Well, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Boston won't come back, but this was a great win for the Knicks on the road. Yeah, it's a 7-game series. Like I tried to explain yesterday, it's a 7-game series. The Knicks stole one. It happens. Just like the Pacers stole one. It happens. Shouldn't mean that the Celtics shouldn't still be favored. Shouldn't mean that the Cavs shouldn't still be favored. It's going to be a series for a reason. It's going to come down to the wire. Let's just watch how things go. 24-20 game here. 3:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Russell Westbrook with the ball right now. Russ just get left open for 3 and air balls. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate miss for him because he shot from 3 really well in the Clippers season. They needed that. Oh, snap. Chet Holmgren makes a beautiful shot right there. 24-22. Peyton Watson gets it to Westbrook in the corner. Westbrook gets it to Jokic. Jokic gets tangled, loses the ball, gets it right back, puts the shot up, no good. Watson with the putback, but it doesn't go through, and SGA gets the rebound. Here comes Chet. Chet puts up the shot, and it's good. And the Thunder have tied the game up. They're on an 8-0 run right now. Murray gets tangled up, nothing there. Gets it to Christian Braun. Christian Braun for 3, no good. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Oh, SGA lost the ball, got it back, put up the shot, and they take the lead. OKC up 26-24. I got the Thunder winning this series, by the way. Jokic nearly lost the ball, got it back, being guarded by Chet. Jokic tries to get it to Russ, and it's stolen by Caruso. Joe to Caruso. Caruso lost it. SGA got it back. SGA with the layup. SGA misses the shot. Rebound goes to Jokic. He pushes the tempo to get to Russ to Westbrook. Russ puts up the shot, and it's good. Russ ties the game. Wallace had the ball, got smacked out of his hands by Murray. It's going to stay with the Thunder. Joe doesn't hit the 3. Rebound goes to the Nuggets. That's nearly a travel. That might have been a travel. You might have been. Probably could have made a call right there. Michael Porter Jr. for 3. That shoulder is still broken, and I don't expect him to make anything in this series. He might make a 3 here and there, but again, don't expect Michael Porter Jr. to do anything. He's still hurt. Caruso for 3. He can't hit. Porter didn't get the rebound, lost it, and then fouled. So Williams going to go to the line here. Tie game, 17.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. First free throw was missed by Williams. And he's going to make the second free throw to give the Thunder a 27-26 lead. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Jamal Murray with the ball. MPJ for 3. MPJ's not going to hit a single 3 in this game. I can tell you this for a fact. He's not going to hit anything. What's up, Darth? Did you see that game that happened between Boston and New York? Did you see what happened there? Interesting game, very interesting game, incredibly interesting game between the Knicks and the Celtics. It's just very, very, very interesting game. Yep, interesting. I just want to know. Based off of that game one victory for the Knicks, how should I assess that series? I just wanna get people's expertise. I'm asking everybody that pulls up. I just want to get the expertise from the chat. How should I assess the entire Celtics Knicks series based off of game one? I would just like to get everyone's opinion on that. Because I was watching that with very, very eerie eyes. Because I knew if I was walking in here with the Knicks winning, I was gonna have some things to say. But I just want to know how should we all assess the entire series based off of that game one performance? What should be the topic of conversation based on that? I just want to know. I just want to get that quick assessment from everybody. How does everyone feel about the Knicks and Celtics series as a whole, based off of that game one performance? If everyone has that understanding, because I feel like a conversation was made yesterday involving this discussion. All we know is the series won't be a sweep. Of course, it won't be a sweep. I'm just saying, but I mean, I feel like we can make the. I feel like I could pick the Knicks in this series at this point. I feel like, Tatum and Brown played so bad. I feel comfortable saying the Knicks can win this in five now. I think it's over for the Celtics. I feel like that's the right assessment to make. Game one told me everything I needed to know about Tatum and Brown. I know how this series is gonna go. The Knicks are gonna steal this. They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Why did y'all release Tucker after one bad season? Well, I mean, it's three elements. Number one, Tucker was incredibly bad. He missed 10 kicks last year. He didn't just miss field goals, he missed extra points. Tucker was not missing from 50 plus, he was missing from below 50. So Tucker was missing from under 50, and Tucker was missing multiple extra points. He played so poorly last year that he went from being the most accurate kicker in NFL history by a wide margin to now being what, second or third. He was that bad. He was horrible last year, and his terrible kicking cost us multiple games that we could have won, that would have potentially put us as a top two seed, to where we could have hosted the divisional round against Buffalo in Baltimore instead of having to travel to Buffalo. And fans are still pissed off at Tucker because of that. So that's number one. Number two, the allegations. There's too many allegations. There's no way, but when he's getting up there to Deshaun Watson numbers, there was no way they were going to keep him after multiple allegations came out. As soon as that number reached 3 or 4, we knew it was over. But for it to get to the tens, there was no way he could stay after that. And everybody knew it. And number three, most importantly, why did they get rid of Tucker after one season? Well, actually, not three, most importantly. Two is the most important aspect. The allegations is definitely the number one reason why. But number three, they drafted a kicker. So they number one and number two led to number three. The allegations and the poor performance last year led the Ravens to do something they've never done in franchise history: draft a kicker. They drafted the kicker, and now he's there to replace Tucker. So that's why they released him. Those three things: his horrible play that cost the Ravens games last year, his horrible allegations that we all hope are not true because we don't want anyone to go through that. But if it is true, he deserves to be severely punished, even if that means he deserves to be severely punished, which I would hope would include jail time. But that's not my call. If he's innocent, best of luck to him. But chances of you being innocent after all these allegations, good luck with that. So yeah, allegations, poor play, Ravens drafting the kicker. Those are the three reasons why. Tucker probably knew he was in trouble, so he's missing kicks. That can definitely lead to it.
Dealing with stuff, personal stuff that's getting to you severely is going to affect your performance, and that's ultimately how things went down. Gordon, mid range, no good. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams with the ball. Gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Caruso. Caruso for three. Splashes it. OKC up 32-26. Boston in five. Nah, I feel like we could say Knicks in five. I mean, they took game one. I feel like the Knicks are going to win that series. Caruso with the steal. Gets it to Williams. Williams with the finish and the foul. 34-26. OKC taking over. This defense got the Nuggets confused. I already said in my prediction. Clippers, Nuggets, it don't matter. OKC winning the series. Timeout here, 34-26. Knicks in seven. I could see a Knicks in seven at this point. I mean, I feel like I can make the assessment based off of one game. Tatum and Brown are exact. I'm hoping. I'm not only hoping, I'm praying that the Celtics lose. Because if the Celtics lose, I promise you, I am pushing so many agendas. That team got so damn lucky last year that every opponent they faced off against in the Eastern Conference had somebody hurt. And it wasn't just a role player. It was a serious major player. Probably the most important player on the team. Arguably the best player. Round one, it was Jimmy Butler. Round two, it was Donovan Mitchell. Round three, it was Tyrese Halliburton. If it wasn't for those injuries, maybe they still get to the finals. Who knows? But your title run was filled with facing off against injured teams. And I'm not going to say anything about Luka being injured all over in the finals. At the end of the day, that's making an excuse for his play because he was at least on the court. Jimmy wasn't on the court. Donovan Mitchell's injury took him off the court. Tyrese Halliburton's injuries took him off the court. Luka played every game and they lost. I can live with that. He was injured to hell, but at the end of the day, when you're on that court, it is what it is. Oh, I watched the Knicks and Celtics. It was a fantastic game. Knicks going to take this series. Knicks is absolutely going to take this series. No question. I can make that assessment based off of game one. Knicks going to take this series. It's over for the Celtics. If somehow a team picks them up, and I don't think they should, Tucker would probably be suspended like Deshaun. Probably there's a chance he gets suspended. I don't know. Excuse me. Had something touch my back. There's a chance that he gets suspended. I think a high chance that he gets suspended, but who knows? Other than Billy Cundiff, kickers for the Ravens have been good. Okay, let's. I was talking about this. I wasn't talking about this, but I was seeing this the other day, and I wasn't seeing this. I was thinking about this. Excuse me. I'm using the wrong words. I was thinking about this the other day, as you know, I was thinking about the draft picks and stuff, and coming to the reality that yeah, Tucker's definitely going to be gone sooner rather than later. My question was, are they going to keep him till June 1st to save some money, or are they just going to flat out cut him now? I got my answer today, but guys, this Billy Cundiff situation, y'all got to stop. I get it. We hate him for what happened in the AFC Championship game, but we can't sit back and pretend that Billy Cundiff was a terrible kicker, because he wasn't. Billy Cundiff was a Pro Bowl kicker. He was a good kicker. What happened is Billy Cundiff had one egregious moment that completely ruined his career and completely shaped the overall aspect. That miss kicked in the 2011 AFC Championship game was so bad that every other good kick he made and the fact that he was a Pro Bowl kicker got thrown completely out the window. He was completely banished from Baltimore, and his career never recovered. Every Ravens kicker we've had have been good, okay? No one's saying Cundiff was Matt Stover. But to act like Cundiff wasn't good, that's not true. He was good. No one's saying he was great. He was good. This is a Pro Bowl kicker, by the way. He was a good kicker, not a great kicker, okay? We know he wasn't great. He was a good kicker. But that moment that he had was so egregious that it wiped away every good thing he did, because nobody remembers that. Jamal Murray with the fadeaway jump shot hits it. It wiped away every good thing the guy did, and then it ruined the rest of his career because he never recovered from missing a kick that way. Williams is cooking right now. OKC up 37-28. So no, I had to get that corrected. No, Billy Cundiff was not this terrible kicker. He was a good kicker. He was a Pro Bowl kicker. The difference is, well, not the difference. The only thing is that missed kick in the AFC Championship ruined his career. Same for Lee Evans. He shouldn't be allowed in Baltimore ever. Lee Evans was solid for us, but once he dropped that pass, everybody knew his time in Baltimore had to be up. He catches that, we go to the Super Bowl. All right. Did the Celtics coach have Tatum play like a center? No, Tatum just jacked up a bunch of threes and bricked the way he always does. This is who Jason Tatum is. It's games like this that people point to as to why they can't fully buy into Jason Tatum. And he does this so much that whoa, terrible turnover. Tatum does this so much that it annoys you. But at the same time, while he does this so many times, he also has so many great games that showcases why he's one of the best in the league. That's what's so frustrating about Tatum fans. Tatum will have stinkers like this. We've seen games where Tatum would score 0 points in a half. We've seen games like this where he'll shoot a million threes and make one of them. He'll be like 1 for 12 for 3. We get so many stinkers from Tatum that people look at him and say, how can you even consider him a superstar? But then you get the great moments, the 50 points in Game 7, him going toe-to-toe with Giannis with the season on the line, the clutch play, the clutch shots, what he did against Philly in Game 6 to force it to Game 7. Tatum's had a lot of great moments, but the problem is between those great moments are these absolute stinkers, and it's never consistent enough to see what we need from Tatum. And that's why people will never look at Tatum as the face. Tatum has the resume. He has the accomplishments. He has the resume. He even has the numbers, both in the regular and postseason, to be a guy that you can consider to be the face of the league. But guess what? He's so inconsistent in the playoffs, and he has moments like this, which is ugly and garbage, mixed in with moments of brilliance that makes him look like the best player in the game. You have those two come together, and because of that inconsistency, people can't fully buy into him. It's that inconsistency is why they lost the championship to the Warriors in 2022. That inconsistency is why Jaylen Brown won both Eastern Conference Finals and NBA Finals MVP. That's the problem. Tatum's probably never going to win an MVP. His team's far too good for people to give him that. And he doesn't play at this level that you see. Like, he's not going to put up SGA level stats or Jokic level stats. You're not going to get that. I don't know if Tatum's ever going to be viewed as that guy, like best in the league. It's probably not going to be seen like that. I don't know. It's just, if Tatum, for the fans, for the Tatum fans, if you want Tatum to be taken seriously as the face of the league, he cannot put up stinkers like this. Because with Tatum, it's one way or the other. It's one way or the other. It's not, oh, Tatum had a bad game. It's Tatum had a stinker. Tatum scored 0 points and went 0 for 7 in the first half and then tried to do something in the second half. Tatum was brilliant in the first half, and then in the second half, he was 2 for 14. Tatum, when he has a stinker, it's this way, all the way this way. On the flip side, when he has a great game, Tatum for 50, Tatum for 45, Tatum dropping 40. This type of inconsistency is what people got on James Harden's case from. The only difference is Tatum at least won. So people let it slide. But while they do let it slide, they also don't give him the recognition of being the best player in the game, which is funny to see because they're willing to give Ant that title, and yet Ant hasn't won anything. They're willing to give SGA that title, yet SGA hasn't won anything. Yet SGA might be winning MVP. I believe he should be the MVP. He might win that this year. But neither one of those guys have won anything, and neither one of them have even been to the NBA Finals. Tatum's been to multiple finals, multiple conference finals, and he's won a championship. But they're never going to see him like that because of games like tonight. No one wants to buy into Tatum to be the face of the league when he puts up stinkers like this. That's the Jason Tatum conversation. And now Tatum fans are going to get trolled all night because Tatum put up another stinker, and people are going to act like Jason Tatum's not even a superstar because he plays that poor. OKC has a 10-point lead, and Jokic cuts in the 8 with a mid-range jump shot. Who takes the crown for best kicker in the league? I don't know. OKC is just pouring it on against Denver. 46-35. Nice three right there. I'm not sure. I have some good kickers. I think still have. Well, look at this. The Nuggets can't score right now. The Nuggets can't score. 6.5 left to go. It's 46-35, and OKC is just smoking them. Chet. He gets fouled. Good Lord. Chris Boswell always gets talked about in the conversation. The kicker for the Lions, I think he gets put in the conversation. There's a few good kickers. Do I pay attention to the Capitals? Not necessarily. I don't. Hockey's probably the only sport I haven't really got into like that. Basketball, soccer, football, tennis, baseball, the whole 9 yards. I'm into that. I haven't gotten too much into hockey. I've watched some hockey, but hockey isn't. Oh my goodness, Michael Porter Jr. And then he went. Get Michael Porter Jr. off the court. That shoulder is cooked. It's done. Can y'all just rest this dude? What? Y'all keep playing Michael Porter Jr. Just let him rest. That shoulder's so cooked he can't even catch a basketball. And then he just went backcourt for no reason. Dog, nobody touched the ball but you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another open three. They should have made that one right there. Tatum is a great player, but a bit overrated. There's a reason Brown won Finals MVP. Look how bad Tatum shot in the finals. It's things like that. MPJ, just stop shooting the ball, dude. Yeah, it's just moments like that as to why people have their statements on Tatum. Do you think Cavs have what it takes to win a championship? Cavs have the tools to win a championship, but I don't think they'd win against OKC. They have the tools, they're a great shooting team. They got great shooting, great depth, great defense. I just don't look at them as a team that would be able to win against a team like OKC or a team like Boston with in a 7-game series. Now, if the Cavs somehow survive the Pacers and the Knicks pull off the upset, Cavs are going to the finals. But I don't see the Cavs beating the OKC Thunder. Nuggets going on a run here. They brought it down to 7, 46-39. Timeout OKC. So yeah, I don't see this as I don't see Cleveland as a team that could win the championship, but I do see Cleveland as a team that can make the finals potentially. Because Boston is still Boston. They're the best talent-wise, but they constantly have moments like tonight. Y'all don't know how much I am actively rooting on on Boston's downfall. I am actively rooting on Boston's downfall. I really hope they choke this game. Give it to Boswell. Yeah. Butker is definitely another one for Kansas City. He's made so many clutch kicks. Yeah, the Steelers kicker is Boswell, so yeah. Tyler Bass on Buffalo missed the tying field goal, but he made up for it last year, even though they still lost to KC. Yeah, Bass is good. There's a lot of good kickers out there, man. The mantle's now been passed. Somebody else can take it. Tucker's no longer the best. He lost that last year. But yeah, I mean, The Cavs, I like the Cavs. I like the Cavs. I hope they get to the finals. Again, they're a great defensive team, especially with Mobley and Allen. They're a great defensive team. They've got plenty of shooting, plenty of depth. You've got a superstar in Donovan Mitchell. They have the keys. They absolutely have the keys. They have what it takes. Absolutely have what it takes to win a championship. They absolutely have what it takes to win a championship. However, and I mean a huge however when I say this, I don't know if they're going to have some of those key intangibles in terms of making those plays down the stretch that you need consistently enough to win. When the when the Cavs are able to just blow teams out and put up those points, they can shoot you out the building. When you're playing against an inferior team, they can shoot you out of the building and do that. But when you've got somebody that can match you up basket for basket, when you've got a team that can put up offense down the stretch and just find ways to score, that's going to bring trouble to a team like Cleveland. And they're dealing with that right now with the Pacers. Because the Pacers have guys down the stretch that can make plays. Would it be Halliburton? Would it be Siakam? Neesmith and Nembhard have found ways to hit shots in key situations. And Miles Turner is always an aspect that can be problematic. So, yeah. The Cavs, I still think they're going to beat the Pacers within this 7-game series. I got them winning in 6 or 7. I still think Cavs going to win this series, but if they do match up with a team like Boston, I just think Boston, with the amount of talent they have, that's what I look at and say, yeah, with the amount of talent they have, that's going to ultimately be the difference maker. That level of talent is going to, the level of talent is going to be the difference maker in some of these key situations and key games. Donovan Mitchell is great, but he can't do it by himself, and that's the thing. So I think the Cavs are a great team. I'm hoping the Cavs make it to the finals. I have them making it to the conference finals and playing a 7-game series with the Celtics, and I'll be rooting for them and hope they win. But I'm not too sure if this is the team that can win a championship, especially when you got to play a team like OKC, which they've been historically great, and they've got the best defense in the league. SGA, that was a push-off. SGA got partially blocked, got it out to Chet. Chet Holmgren puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebound Jokic, he tips it to himself, he drives the basket, he gets stolen. Nobody's there, it was a 2-on-1. Chet for the layup, Chet makes the layup. They take advantage of this. This is the defense, man. This is the defense. This is the defense that has made the Thunder so tough all year. New Ravens kicker Ty Lue made a 62-yard field goal with Arizona. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he made that. One of the reasons why people are excited about him in Baltimore. We know he's got that capability of making 60-plus yarders. He apparently made like a 70-plus yarder in practice too. So, yeah, this guy, we expect him to work out. Jokic just got stripped again. OKC's defense is suffocating, and there's nothing the Nuggets can do. This is why it didn't matter to me whether it was the Clippers or the Nuggets. Another open three, oh, he missed it. And a rebound. SGA gets the ball. SGA's got 2 guys open. Let's run it back again, and this time he gets the 3. My God, the Denver Nuggets defense, they're getting exposed right now. Denver's defense is getting exposed right now. Dort just made his first basket. He was 1 of 6 from 3. He just made his first one. Jokic misses, gets his own rebound, and puts it back in. Jokic is trying to keep this team alive. But OKC's defense is swarming. I'm telling you, bro, the next generation is here. These old guys got to move. The next generation is here. SGA with the Thunder and with the Timberwolves. Dort going to pull up for 3. He's part of that next generation. He makes a 3, back-to-back 3 for Dort. Again, this next generation, they're not waiting for these old guys. These old guys got to move. Jokic gets blocked. Look at the defense. These old guys got to move, bro. These old guys got to step aside. You enjoyed your time. You had fun. SGA gets fouled. You had your time, okay? It was your time. It was your era. You were doing your thing. It's time to move over, okay? These new guys, they're not waiting for you, okay? It's over. You probably have 1 or 2 years, maybe, I guess, to try to still be one of those guys. KD, go join the Rockets. Get some pieces for LeBron, I guess. I don't know. Steph's going to need another piece because they probably going to get packed up by the Timberwolves. Ant's not playing around. Anthony Edwards is about to have one of the craziest resumes we've seen. Think about this. Ant was responsible for taking down KD and Booker, smoked them in 4 games. He took down Jokic and Murray last year in 7 games. He lost to Luka in the conference finals, got him back this year, and beat him and LeBron in 5 games. If Ant-Man finishes off by taking down Curry and Butler and gets to the conference finals, Ant-Man's going to have an amazing resume of the amount of guys he took down. This guy is literally packing up the old guys and saying the next generation is here. We need, and I'm telling you right now, Curry and Butler, they're not going to go like that, obviously, but I'm rooting for the Timberwolves. Hell, I'm going to pick the Timberwolves. I don't care. I got to pick the Timberwolves. Ant-Man versus SGA in the conference finals. The next generation is here. Somebody tell these old guys to move aside. LeBron, we love you. We appreciate what you did for the game, but it's time for you to move forward, bro. Move. Step aside. Old man, it's time for the next generation. KD, love what you did. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for what you've done for the game. Step aside, old man. It's not your time. It's Ant-Man's time. It's SGA's time. Move. The next generation is here. If you're not 27 and under, we don't care about you. Move along, please. The old guys, it's time to move along. If you were in your 30s, bro, move along, old man. The league, oh my goodness. Aaron Gordon with an and one dunk. He just dunked all over Chet Holmgren. Oh my God, dropped him to the floor. What? That was disgusting. That was a power dunk. Told him, move. Move. He told this young man, move. Ain't playing with you. Get out the way. And one. Crazy. But yeah, somebody tell these old guys, move. KD, move. LeBron, move. Steph, we love you. You're great. I still see you're still alive here, obviously still trying to win. Move aside. It's not your time anymore, okay? We already dealt with the Warriors. We got to see you guys in your prime. Chef Curry, go sit somewhere, okay? Go home. Spend time with your wife and your kids. It's over, buddy, okay? This ain't your era anymore. Tell the old guys to move aside. It's time for the next era. This is SGA's league now. This is Ant-Man's league now. Okay, move along. Did you see who made it to the finals last year? Luka made it to the finals last year. Guess who's probably going to make it to the finals this year? Ant-Man or SGA. It's a now era, man. We ain't dealing with no Steph Curry. We ain't dealing with no LeBron. We ain't dealing with no KD. We passed that. Michael Porter Jr. is getting beat. Gets blocked again. OKC is putting belt. Oh, look at this. Ooh. They're giving the, oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. They're giving the Nuggets the belt right now. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. They're giving the Nuggets the belt. Brown keeps driving to the basket. They can't do anything right now. They're getting the belt. They're about to be down by 16. They're getting smoked. Offensive foul. You got lucky there. You got lucky there. But yeah, it's over. It's okay. It's over. This is Ant-Man's era. This is SGA's era. This is Luka's era. As soon as they put together a competent team around Wemby, it's over. Spurs gonna be back and it's gonna be Wemby's time to shine. We are done with this old era. Tell the old guys to move aside. And some of these veterans, amen. Amen. Giannis, we love you, bro. We love you. You running out of time. You running out of time, Giannis. You gonna get another championship? These next generation guys, these new era guys ain't waiting on you. They're gonna take it now. Hey, Jokic, appreciate you. Got that championship in 2023. Buddy, it ain't your time, bro. It ain't your time. Listen, it ain't your time. You're running out of time, Jokic. You're running out of time. Is one championship all you're gonna get, just like Giannis? Y'all running out of time. For LeBron, for KD, your time's up. For Giannis and Jokic, you're running out of time. Jokic is viewed as the best player in the league right now. Don't know how long that's going to last. Move along, guys. Old people, move along. Veterans, you're running out of time. LeBron, KD, Steph, step aside. Old man Steph still trying to get it going. And take old man Jimmy with you too. If y'all get packed up by Ant, it's really over for the Warriors. But move along. Your era's over. Veterans, Jokic, Giannis, you're running out of time here. You're running out of time here. It's SGA's era. It's Ant-Man's era. It's Wemby's era. It's Luka's era. Move along. They not waiting for you. They not. Now, again, this is all talking about the West. The East is still the East. And I didn't even talk about the Rockets. The Rockets going to be out there soon. They're not waiting around too. They're very young. Give them 2 years. They'll be right where they need to be. Okay, the Rockets might be OKC 2 years ago. They might be OKC 2 years ago, legitimately. This might be OKC 2. The Rockets could legitimately be OKC 2 years ago. They just got to develop. OKC is just beating the snot out of this team right now. But the Nuggets are still fighting to stay alive. Nice lob to Christian Brown. They make it a 10-point game. Can they cut this to single digits before halftime to give themselves a chance? I just don't know about the new coach after Popovich. I mean, he's not going to be Popovich. But if he can be competent. Oh, Jokic with the strip. Here we go. And then Russ loses the ball. Well, OKC's going to have a chance to make this a 12 or 13-point game. Do it to him, SGA. Do it to him, SGA. Damn. All right. That's going to be halftime. I think we've rambled on about getting these old people out of here. After one half of basketball, the OKC Thunder have a 10-point lead. They're up 60-50 against the Denver Nuggets. OKC is playing well right now. We'll see what happens in the second half. I will be back in the second half. And you know what? For the rest of the stream, let's just talk about getting these old guys out of here. Let's start naming some guys, man. I'm telling you, era's over. You notice how I didn't talk about the other two that just got eliminated the other day? We gonna mention them. Their time's up too. We're going to talk about these old people and tell them they get up out of here, bro. It's over. Get up out of here. You're done. The new generation is here. They're up. Your era is over. If you got a ring, congrats. All-time great, Hall of Famer, great legacy. If you didn't get a ring, it's over. You ain't getting no ring. Unless you join one of these next generation guys, they can get you a ring. It's over. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the second half. We back. Second half. SGA continuing to add. And as I walk in, the Nuggets call timeout because they're down by 13. Yeah, it ain't looking good for the Nuggets, man. I'll tell you this right now. It ain't looking good for the Nuggets. Them boys are getting washed. Denver's going to have to go on a run. They're going to have to actively go on a run. Wait, I had to. God, I had to go do this. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Ay, ay. Sorry about that. Denver's fighting for their lives right now. This is disgusting. 67-56. They're fighting for their lives right now. Not sure what you can do here given the circumstances. Jamal Murray's being guarded heavily. Murray nearly pulled up for three there. Oh, wait, Christian Braun open for three. He hits it. Christian Braun's got to hit that three. 67-59. Guys have to hit shots for the Nuggets if they're gonna stay in this, because OKC's on fire all around. Caruso gets it to SGA. Caruso's open. He's gonna drive. Nice pass to Chet. Chet just gets fouled, and there's nothing you can do there. And Jokic is just frustrated. Jokic is absolutely frustrated, and I don't blame him. I truly don't blame him. Holmgren first free throw is good. Nuggets getting deep fried. Nuggets are getting smoked defensively. They can't do anything defensively. And then they can't do anything defensively to stop these guys. And then they're just getting locked up by the defense of the Thunder. Thunders are swarming. They're locking things up, and it's a frustrating aspect. It's a frustrating aspect if you are the Nuggets, because you're trying to slow them down, and your defense is not slowing them down. And on the flip side, their defense is swarming you and causing so many turnovers. Denver is gonna have to find a way to adjust because they can't keep having this happen to them. Jokic open for three. He's gonna get swarmed. See, this defense is swarming. Jokic puts up a basket. It's good. 69-61. The Nuggets are still right there. They're still keeping it close. Jokic got 22 points. He's doing what he can. And Jokic is called for another foul. That might be his third or fourth. SGA knows how to get those fouls, bro. He's a master of creating fouls, man. He is a master at baiting fouls, man. That's just what SGA does. He'll find a way to get the contact, and he'll find a way to get to the free throw line. Jokic has three fouls right now. SGA, tough basket, no good. Hartenstein misses. The tip in by Chet, I believe, goes in, and Jokic cannot believe it. 71-61. 8 points for Hartenstein. So he's the one that tipped it in. Jokic trying to do everything. Murray pulls up for three. Murray can't hit a damn thing tonight. And it just looks like with these guys missing these many open threes, there's nothing you can do. Look at this. Hartenstein just missed a layup. He had it right there, but he just missed it. Gordon open for three. They need it. He gets it. 71-64. Aaron Gordon making an impact here. The Nuggets are 4 of 19 from three. SGA can't hit a three. And it's going to be Nuggets ball. These games suck. I mean, I wouldn't say that. The Knicks and Celtics series turned into an interesting aspect. They were down by 20, so they made the game. So the game was ugly and it sucked. But that comeback by the Knicks was very fun. That comeback by the Knicks was fun. And this game isn't out of the balance. 71-64 is not a bad game. So I would disagree with you. I would disagree with you. So far, the second round has lived up to what they needed it to do. The Pacers-Cavs series was interesting, came down to the wire. The Knicks and Celtics series seems like it's going to be a banger. The Knicks came back down 20 to win. And this game right now is close, and the Nuggets have a chance. It's not like some of those first-round matchups where we were getting absolute blowouts. So I would disagree. I would disagree and say that the games have not sucked. The first round had games that sucked, but so far in the second round has been good.
Excuse me. Do I have HBO? I believe I still have it. I had it. I don't know if I still have it. I haven't used HBO in a while, so I might not have that subscription with me. I'm so sick and tired. Some what is wrong with y'all, bro? Some of y'all need help. I can't be on Twitter, man. I can't be on Twitter. This is crazy. Oh, never mind. That's on Michael Porter Jr. They went back and took a look at it. So the Thunder are going to keep the ball. It went off of Porter's hands. Jalen Williams. Hartenstein. Hook shot. It's good. Hartenstein's got 10. Christian Braun. What is he doing? He literally led with his elbow. That's such a dumb thing to do. You're trying to set a screen. What are you doing? You know that the ref is right there and he did that. That's just a dumb move. That's stupid. 13 turnovers here for the Denver Nuggets. Oh my God. That was so dumb. SGA, mid-range, no good. Rebound goes to Gordon. 6.5 left to go. 73-64. 9-point game. And what's the foul for? They called an offensive foul on Jokic. What? They're both going at it. I don't get this call. This is about to be Jokic's fourth foul. They have no choice but to challenge this. So they're gonna challenge this. I just don't know, bro. I don't know about that call. I don't know about that call. I do not know about that call.
79-66, 5:02 left to go. Denver is just holding on for dear life right now. Murray can't get any space. Gets it to Russ. Russ hits a shot. You're shocked on the about the Celtics loss? I'm not really shocked. Not really shocked. It's not really shocked. Specifically because the Celtics missed like 45 threes. The Celtics have games like this where they just miss they miss like a million threes. And when they miss a million threes, you get things like this. It's not too much of a shock here. The Celtics couldn't hit a shot. They couldn't hit a three to save their lives. When you miss 45 threes in the game, you're going to lose. And even with the 45 missed threes, they had a 20-point lead and blew it. And they still had a chance in overtime, and they just couldn't buy a shot. When you're missing that many threes, you have to lose that game. Jokic tries to bully, gets his own rebound, puts it back in, and scores. And gets fouled. Jokic is going to go to the free throw line for the three-point play. 82-70 right now. Right now, it was a classic Celtics choke. Not surprised. Right now, Jokic is trying everything he can offensively to keep his team alive. And he missed the free throw. But Eric Gordon's there for the rebound. And then he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Would you be shocked if the Celtics are down 3-0? Everybody would be shocked if that happens. The Celtics sleep in New York. That's not happening anymore. I picked the Celtics to win in 6. You guys have to stop just picking the Celtics to just sweep tougher competition. The Celtics always find a way to blow a game or two. You can pick them to win the series, but the Celtics always find a way to blow a game or two against tougher competition. Against easy competition, they'll be able to dominate. Against tougher competition, they always find a way to just blow a game or two because they just come out and shoot a million threes and brick all of them. This is what the Celtics do. So I wouldn't recommend. Murray got fouled. Right now, Jamal Murray's trying to get himself going offensively. With it being a 10-point game, you gotta get something going. Christian Brown is open in the corner, so they do want to kick it out to him. But you can tell right now, Jokic and Murray are not interested in kicking it out. They're not. They are not interested in kicking it out. They are trying to be aggressive, drive to the basket, get contact, go to the free throw line, and try to get this close. Because the game itself is kind of waning here. Knicks are easy for Boston. I mean, the Boston plays up to their full potential. It's easy. If they don't play up to their full potential, which the Celtics tend to do in the playoffs, then the Knicks aren't easy. If the Celtics play the way they play today, they're going to get beat by the Knicks in 5. If they play the way we expect them to play, they're going to beat them in 5 or 6. Jeez, man. Jamal Murray's having a tough time here. He can't get anything going. 74-82. 3:48 left to go here in the third quarter. SGA gets it to Williams. Williams for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Brown. Russ with the ball. Russ driving. Russ puts it up. Russ scores! And 1. He can make this a 5-point game. The Denver Nuggets are fighting and they're coming back. Russell Westbrook's been great for the Nuggets, man. You're gonna get the good and bad with Russ. Just hope you get more good than bad, and you'll find a way to win. Number 76 won game 1 in Boston. Everyone remembers what happened afterward. Game 7. Yeah, but it went to 7 games. It wasn't easy, you know. Sixers won game 1 because James Harden dropped 45 points. So they took that one. Caruso for 3. And he splashes it in. Murray trying to get the ball back. He gets fouled. 85-77. The game is close. And that means you're going to have free throws here because the Thunder are over the limit now. So Jamal Murray's heading to the free throw line. For the last 3 minutes, if you're the Nuggets, you've got to take advantage of this. Stop shooting threes. Drive to the basket, get contact, go to the free throw line. If you can get these last 3 minutes, the Nuggets have to take advantage of this. They absolutely have to take advantage of this. If you're the Denver Nuggets, you have to take advantage of this. You have the opportunity right here. You have to take advantage of this. Straight up, you've got to take advantage of this. 3 minutes left, 85-78. Take advantage of this opportunity and get some free throws out of this. Get the contact, go to the free throw line, and then you got to make your free throws like Jamal Murray just did not do right there. Jamal Murray missed his first free throw of the game. He's got 17 points in the game, 85-78. SGA right now. Oh, good defense. Peyton Watson puts up the layup. He misses it, though. He had the steal and missed the layup. Here comes Chet. Chet to Williams. Williams to Caruso in the corner. Caruso, back-to-back threes for Alex Caruso. It's a 10-point game once again. You see how the momentum gets swing right there? You've got to be able to make your shots. Jamal Murray driving to Russ. Russ, layup, good. Russell Westbrook's giving them great minutes, man. Russell Westbrook has been a key contributor. He's got 14 points today. SGA got stripped, got the ball right back. SGA gets it to Chet. Chet gets it to Williams. Williams to Caruso. Caruso mid-range. Caruso misses. Rebound goes to Jokic. 8-point game, 2 minutes left to go. Christian Braun with the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to give it to Russ. Russ for three. Russ misses, but Brown gets the rebound. Brown kicks it to Jokic. Jokic is covered, and the ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Nuggets. Jokic with the ball now. Murray trying to get off a screen. Murray. 3 seconds left. Murray's going to have to put something up. Murray puts the shot up. No good. Rebound goes to goes to Brown. And Brown puts the shot back up and makes it a 6-point game. 1:20 left to go in this game. Christian Braun gets himself a basket. He's got 9 points in this SGA struggling right now. Gets it to Caruso. Caruso gets it to Chet. Chet with a step back three, and he splashes it. 90-82. Oh, actually, he might have been on the line because it seems like they gave him a 2. So it's a long 2 instead of a 3. Chet's got 11 points in this game. Jokic, get to the Russ. Russ for 3. Russ splashes a 3. It's a 5-point game. Russell Westbrook is giving them quality minutes right now. He's got 17 points. Russell Westbrook's been great. He's been great. Michael Porter Jr. looks like he could potentially come in at some point. He's actually standing up right now. They may be trying to substitute him in. 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. SGA has not really scored much here. He's going to drive to the basket. Gets blocked by Watson. And here comes Jokic pushing the pace. He gets to the Watson. Watson gets to the Brown. Brown immediately gets swarmed. It gets back to Jokic. Jokic looking. Jokic swarming. Jokic trying to find somebody. Jokic getting swarmed. He's going to take it himself. Jokic nearly gets fouled. Oh, Russ steals the ball. But Russ's pass gets deflected and picked off. 10 seconds left. 5-point game. SGA's got a chance to do something here. 5 seconds. SGA's got to go. And Russ is going to foul him. Which is unfortunate because SGA made the 3. So Russ fouled him. I think they had a foul to give. So it was actually a good foul by Russ. Jokic's going to sit down here. 3 seconds left. Caruso gets it stolen by Brown. Brown puts up a crazy three, nearly makes it, but he doesn't. And we've got a game through 3 quarters. OKC's up 90-85, 5-point game. We will see. We will see what happens here. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter left to go, 5-point game. Game 1 is coming down to the wire.